President Yoweri Museveni has said that in order to fix Uganda's economy, the key challenges of high corporation taxes, agreeing on the minimum wage, and high cost of finance interest rates must be resolved.
The problem of wages, that issue must also be resolved. And also the issue of the cost of money. Because these banks are well regulated, but they are still lending at very high rates. So the three problems: cost of money, wages, and the other one is what? Taxes.
The president, who was speaking at celebrations to mark the golden jubilee of Bank of Uganda at Kampala Serena Hotel on Wednesday evening, said the challenges are still impacting on the economy negatively. He impressed it upon Bank of Uganda to work with the private sector to make sure that the economy thrives.
The importance of the private sector, thinking that the private sector is a problem, not an asset. There are serious mistakes by African leaders who interfere with the private sector, either by policy or by corruption. Two problems which interfere with the private sector. Some do so by policy, like Idi Amin, he chased the Indians. The Indians were helping our economy, they are not building the Indian economy, they are building ours.
Museveni presented awards to former Bank of Uganda governors and their deputies. He too presented awards to the current Bank of Uganda, Professor Emmanuel Tumusiime Mutebire, and the current Deputy Governor, Dr. Louis Kasekende. On his part, Governor Mutebire said the bank would focus on ensuring economic stability in the future, having spent the second half of the bank's 50 years to ensuring economic recovery.
The new Banking Act was enacted in 1993, and the Bank of Uganda prioritized the prudential regulation of banks with the safety of customers' deposits being the foremost objective. Over the last 20 years, we have gradually strengthened the prudential regulation framework, especially with regard to intervention in distressed banks and the introduction of risk-based banking supervision. Indeed, the Bank of Uganda was one of the first banks to introduce risk-based bank supervision.
Visiting central bank governors of Malawi, Kenya, Rwanda, as well as deputy governors of Tanzania and South Sudan, and the diplomatic corps, among others, have attended the celebrations. This report is compiled by Edwin Muhumuza for WBS Prime News.